Hi everyone, so we've read the fable, The Cow and the Tiger, and now what we're going to do is we are going to go through the worksheet together. You should have been able to download and print off the worksheet, so if you weren't able to, it's okay. You can write it on regular paper, we don't mind that. Okay, so let's start going through the questions together. Ready? Okay, so we have here, describe main events and setting. Main events are the important events in a story. The setting is when and where a story happens. This is your turn. This is where you're going to write here on these lines, and you're going to tell me what happened. This is the main event that we're going to talk about. Describe the main event when Bala comes back. Look back at the text. So you can either pause this video and look at the other one, but I have it here in the book. So let's move the book back. Here we go. Remember we read the story and Bala had to come back? So Bala said, I promised that I'd come back. This was the main event. Bala came back. So, what happens when Bala comes back? What did the tiger do? Was the tiger surprised to see her? Was he not expecting her to come back? He was surprised. Look here. Tiger was surprised to see her. This is the main event that happens. He was pleased that Bala kept her word. So, we're going to look here at the question. Describe the main event when Bala comes back. We look at the text, and who was surprised to see her? Tiger was surprised to see her. So here we are going to write, let me see so that way we can get it in there. Tiger was surprised to come down. If you run out of room, you'll come down and use the next line. So who was Tiger surprised to see? Tiger was surprised to see, what was the cow's name? Let's have a look in the text. Let's be detectives. Describe the main event when Bala, that's right. Remember, that's her name. So what do we need to use? Capital letter for her name. That's right. Now I have a capital letter to start my sentence. What do I need to put at the end? Do I put a question mark? No, it wasn't a question. Do I put a comma? No, because I'm not going to keep writing. So what do I put? I put a period. Good job, everybody. So that's your answer for the main event. Now, my fellow artists, what I want you to do is draw a picture of Bala's home. We can look back at the text. Who remembers where Bala lives? Did she live in the shadowy forest? Or did she live in the grassy area? Let's have a look. Let's go back to our story. Oops. Okay. We read here that Bala liked to graze in the shadowy forest and then feed her calf. But did she live in the forest? I don't think she did. Let's check the rest of the story. One day, Bala went to the forest. So she left her home to go to the forest. And this is where she met the angry tiger. And he was mad and he caught her. He was angry and she begged him not for her to be eaten. So, let's look here. Remember, she promised that she would come back. And then she came back. But where did she live? Bala went back to her grassy home. Look at the picture. Do you think that is her grassy home? Do you think that is where she lived? I think so too. So let's move the book out of the way. And what I want you guys to draw is I want you guys to draw me a picture of Bala's grassy home. So Mrs. Morris is not an artist, but Mrs. Morris is going to try. So let me draw Bala's home. Well, let me draw Bala first. We have a cow. Mrs. Morris is not very good, but we'll try. Looks a little bit like a turtle, but we'll color her in. What do you think? Okay, we'll do her eyes and her ears. Then we'll do her mouth. Did she have a nose? Let's check in the story, because Mrs. Morris is not very good. She does. Cows do have noses, don't they? There we go. So, and don't forget her horns. Okay. So, she has black and white on her, what do you call it? On her coloring, doesn't she? So, if you have crayons, show me your crayons. Okay, use your colors. Oh, you know what I almost forgot? Bala's tail. Ooh, cows almost have a tail, don't they? Okay. Okay, so let's do some of Bala's coloring. She had black patches, didn't she? It doesn't have to be perfect. You guys are so much better at drawing than I am. There we go. Color this in. So here we have Bala. Mrs. Morris's cow. I know you guys are going to draw so much better than I am. Let's give her a smile. So she's happy. Remember, she had a pink nose. Let's draw some of her ear in the color there. And let's give her eyes so you can see them. Okay, so here we have Bala. Now, she lives in a grassy knoll. What color's grass? That's right, it's green. So we're going to color in some grass for her to stand in. Okay. And she had trees. You guys can do a much better job than Mrs. Morris because you guys are artists. Okay, so let's color in her tree area. Do a different color green. Okay, and we have different grass. And we have blue sky. There we go. So here we have a picture of what Mrs. Morris remembers from the story of what Bala looks like and the home that she lives in. Okay, so this is what I want you guys to do. Once you have drawn your pictures, then you can go on to the next question.